Heracles surprisingly uses strategy in a brawl where Artoria just went slash bam bam kaboom. It's almost like they forgot this was supposed to be a secret war, but I guess no one will notice if there's no one to notice. The raw intensity of Heracles tanking blow after blow while she goes full apocalypse mode made this clash feel like a real-world cataclysm as they turn the battlefield into a wasteland of power. Shimazaki's fight might have been overlooked in Crunchyroll's Fight of the Year, but we won't make that mistake here. His teleportation moves were so surgical, his opponents had no chance to react. He single-handedly pushed teleportation up the superpower wish list to be amongst the likes of Healer. The fight's choreography was mind-bending, making it not only visually spectacular, but terrifyingly precise. However, that was nothing until he discovered he can see by simply opening his eyes.
言ったでしょ。何人いても同じだと。悪いことは言わない。諦めた方がいい。
だが、さっきのマンホールは聞いたよな。
君は優秀だな。決めた。徹底的に叩く。そろそろ次は後ろ。ナイスだ弟くん。5発目。
When it comes to Fog Hills, it's the combat that speaks for itself. Xuan's fight with Final Form Wrath showcased hand-to-hand mastery and awe-inspiring animation, to the point that characters forgot to talk about their pasts and traumas to get power boosts. His overlooked gem from Chinese animation could easily outclass most overhyped series, and if you haven't seen it, you're missing out on one of the most fluid and well-choreographed fights in anime history. Gojo basically used a late-game boss as an education material for his student. This wasn't just a fight, it was a schooling session in what the pinnacle of sorcery is capable of. Fast forward to the second season, and the shame only deepens when you see how formidable Jogo actually is. Gojo left a trauma so bad that Jogo stopped mocking people he was killing in Shibuya.
弱いもん。
何が起こった？
ここは無加減の内側。
術式展開。破壊殺羅針。
Rengoku took on an upper demon with no mark, unprepared, and no support, and yet delivered an incredible performance. He almost soloed a rank 3 upper demon when others struggled with lower ranks. It was simply an overwhelming experience both at the combat and emotional level. His unshakable courage pushed him way past his limits, keeping his word of protecting the lives of every single being that was on that train. If you thought Saber Alter vs Berserker fight was spectacular, Ufotable surpasses it with this phenomenal fight. The technicalities of the animation and special effects were unbelievable, especially the seamless integration of both 2D and 3D elements. We finally see Medusa in her full-powered glory, and she deserved every bit of that budget. This battle is between the epitome of speed and power, and their respective powers and skills were beautifully showcased in this stunning fight. This fight probably had the greatest shock factor, going from 0 to 100 real fast and marking the beginning of Painsaw Man. Even when armed with extremely powerful curse techniques, the team was completely overwhelmed by enemies far beyond their comprehension. It was a desperate struggle, but every attempt was futile against the horrifying strength of hybrid devils. No enemy past or present dared to face Yamamoto head-on, and this battle shows exactly why. His fight against the imposter Yuhawahaha was an overwhelming display of destructive power. The visuals alone could have triggered sensory overload, but the real highlight was his Bankai. He had to turn down the heat just to make it visible to the human eye. The fight wasn't just a contest of strength, it was a complete incineration of the battlefield. Fog Hills once again returned in 2023 with astonishing animation, solidifying its place as one of the most visually captivating shows. Animation, sounds, choreography, and even the coordination in the team fight was outstanding. The sheer fluidity of the fight scenes combined with striking elemental displays made this a standout contender for Fight of the Year. The